Good morning, everyone. It's very early, as you can see. It's very dark outside, but I wanted to wake up early today because it's camping day, and luckily we're gonna be able to paint a little bit.
Hi, my name is Julieta and I live in my car. I am an aspiring nomad artist and my dream is to travel the world doing plein air and making art in a studio van. So I'm trying to get out of debt and save some money by living in my car. So if you are interested to see if I can make this dream happen, subscribe to my channel.
All right, so I am determined to start painting, not only drawing, but painting every day. We are having sort of like a little mini summer here in Southern California, while the rest of the country is like having a horrible winter storm. The amount of people that come to the gym so early in the morning here in America, I don't know if it's worse here in California. It's 5:15. Okay, now I'm going to the storage unit. I'm gonna go get all my camping equipment. I got a couple of new things that I'm gonna show you later because I don't think I'm gonna be sleeping in the tent. I think I'm gonna stay in the car, but I'm not sure yet. All right, not too bad. This is huge. It's bigger than I remembered. So yeah, I've been thinking about preparing my car for travel. Eventually, I'm gonna have to give up my storage unit. I'm gonna have to get some roof storage. So I've been thinking what kind of. I think I'm gonna put a pin on my dream of getting a van, and just do this with my car, with my Prius. There's a lot of comments of people telling me that if I sell my Prius, I will be able to get a very cheap van. That makes me a little bit nervous because of the mechanical aspect of having like a cheap van that break down in the middle of the road. Prius in general are very reliable, and that's what makes me feel a little bit more confident to do that with this car. Also, it's cheaper. I'm gonna focus on the positive of traveling with a car. So look at me driving, chasing that feeling of freedom, and I couldn't find it. Last time it felt way more adventurous. This time around I felt nothing. I mean, while I was driving, I was already thinking of the things that I needed to do when I came back, and that's not a good sign. You got my wood. The camper was packed and the weather was great, warm, maybe a little bit too warm. And here, while I was setting up my tent, I started to feel a little bit disappointed, for the lack of a better word. I felt like a certain kind of way, and it's hard to describe. So I found myself cleaning my car again, but this time it's gonna be way faster. I'm gonna do this today and be done with it, so tomorrow I can just enjoy 100% my camping day. I'm just gonna try this and see if it works for me. I got these like round chair, and then so this right here is when I knew that this was not going to work. I still don't know if I'm gonna sleep here. I don't know if this is comfortable enough to sleep the whole night, or I'm just gonna go to the car. I don't know why am I feeling so I don't have the words. It's like a mix of overwhelmed and anxious. What am I doing here? I don't remember feeling like this last time. Maybe it's just that I'm tired, and I also feel like I'm not taking advantage of my time here. Maybe I need to book 3 nights instead of 2. I don't know. I'm feeling weird. I don't know why. So it's the first night. I knew I wasn't gonna be in the mood for cooking, nothing to elaborate, so I haven't used this one in a while. See, one of the things I wanted to do is to use my little camping stuff, and I could not even bring myself to do that simple test. Goat cheese, some blue cheese. is so much better when you toast it. I was super hungry, so maybe that's why I was feeling a little bit down. After this, I'm gonna clean up and I'm gonna tackle the fire, or maybe I'm gonna do a walk first and then I'm gonna do the fire. Well, the walk did not help. I mean, the place is beautiful, but it felt like walking in a city park, like no mystery. I was feeling nothing. Some shades here. And I really thought that having a fire would help. Well, it didn't. It's working. I'm gonna be honest, there's no need for fire. It's not cold at all. I don't know, I'm trying to figure out my feelings and why am I feeling so like off and weird. I have to sit with it and try to figure out what's happening. I feel like everything is too much. Everything is too much. I need to simplify. That's how I'm feeling. I'm just thinking that I need to simplify my car again, start prepping it for traveling. Something needs to change again. But I am moving forward for sure. One of the things that happens when you're down or when you procrastinate is that planning replaces action. I spend a lot of time planning instead of doing the thing because it gives you a little bit of a dopamine hit, like the idea, or you start fantasizing about how cool it's going to be, but it's still in your head and you're not actually doing it. Now I need to replace planning with action, and I feel like I want to do that. But the problem is that the reality when you start doing it, it's never like you imagine. So it's a little bit underwhelming, and then you start wondering, what have I been dreaming about? Do I even like this? And I'm starting to feel a little bit afraid that I'm not gonna enjoy it as much as I did in my head. I think that's what's happening. I'm gonna still move ahead with this dream, and tomorrow I'm gonna sit and I'm gonna paint, and I will try to go through my feelings to figure out what it is that I'm going through. Anyway, I'm gonna go and have a snack, some cottage cheese with some fruit, and then I think I'm gonna go sleep in my car. I have to say that being able to see the moon while sleeping in my car is pretty nice. Not having to cover all the windows. Good morning, everyone. It feels weird to have the windows uncovered, but it's so nice. I don't mind waking up to this. If I was sleeping in the tent, I would not be able to see this because everything will be closed. Okay, so it's very cold, but I am gonna go for a walk because it's gonna get warmer later in the day. So this morning I woke up, and when it was still dark, I grabbed my phone and started watching a YouTube video, and then I remembered, no, I'm not supposed to do this. And it wasn't that bad, being able to watch the sunrise and the feeling of peace, of the peace that I feel when I'm here, helps with this, worrying and intrusive thoughts and anxiety that I have sometimes in the mornings. And I think that's what's happening. It goes away pretty fast. It's not like I'm depressed or anything like that. It's just what it's happening is that this need for change that I had to change my life, to change my daily life. I'm constantly thinking about ideas or things that I can do, and there's so many ideas that sometimes they contradict themselves, or are things that I cannot implement right now. And that causes a little bit of anxiety, obviously, or I don't know how to explain it. It's just frustration, I guess. But at the same time, I have moments where I'm very excited and happy because there's a lot of options too, Sure, like I need a little bit more money, but I have some money saved, and I am able to save more money if I'm very strict with my budget. Let me tell you, these slip-on Skechers are the best. They're not for like training or hiking or anything like that, but in this situation, you don't have to. You can just do this. There's a bathroom here. I don't feel like going all the way there, but I might have to because I just realized I didn't really organize the tent last night. So I have things here, have the things in the car. Yeah, I wasn't feeling it. I wasn't feeling great yesterday. I don't know why. Well, I know why. I'm just overwhelmed with ideas and the feeling that this is too much. I think that when you have your car set up for urban car living, it's so different than coming to a campground. I'm just uncomfortable, I don't know. But it's fine. Today is gonna be a good day, and let's start with a walk.
So it's nice to be able to look at the light early in the morning. It's good for the circadian rhythm. This is the best part of waking up so close to nature. Someone asked me to show how to prepare mate, and I will in a future blog, but here's a little preview. So I have to wait until the sun hides a little bit because I can't work under the sun like that. I don't have an umbrella like the ones with a clamp. That would work great for the situation. When I say work, I'm meaning I'm painting. I'm absolutely gonna have to return the little chair, the ground chair, and the mattress, and get a regular chair and a regular camping table, because I could be sitting in the shade right now, or even in here, and paint, but I don't have. It's so awkward and uncomfortable. I mean, I could do a little bit of work here. I don't think it's very sustainable. It's nice for reading, but not for working. Look at this. I could be sitting right here. Oh, look at all this beautiful shade. So here I am the next day, and the off feeling did not go away. I am freaking out a little bit. Even as I am preparing lunch, I'm still feeling very weird. So here maybe painting will help me figuring out why. I had this wash tutorial downloaded in my iPad, and I think it was perfect for this moment, even it was just kind of a lie. Look how messy this is. I hate it. I don't know, man. I mean, I'm proud that I was able to paint, but I don't know. I don't know what's up. I know what's up, and I think I mentioned this before. The fact that the park was so crowded, with people constantly walking by my tent, really didn't help. But it's not even just about the park and the noise and the lack of privacy. And it's more than just the fact that my car is not built for traveling, let alone camping. I've tried really hard to make my car feel homey, cozy, comfortable, like a little safe place. And being here, it felt forced. It felt like I was trying to squeeze myself into something that doesn't quite fit. Yet, there is no flow in my setup right now, no rhythm, and I caught myself trying to recreate the feeling of being in the library, at the campground. What's the point of recreating an indoor space in a tent? The whole point of camping is being outside, and here I am trying to rebuild the library in a tent, and that's when I knew something was off. I think the truth is that I'm not there yet, at least not at this stage in my art journey. I still need a stable place, I still need power, Wi-Fi, a table, a place where I can focus and actually show up for my work. Right now, I'm relying on tutorials, drills, and classes, and these require electronics and power. I do feel this pressure though, that like there's a clock ticking in my head. I know that I won't always have the comfort of the library, and there's gonna be a moment that I'm gonna have to let go of that feeling of safety, because if you don't let go, you get dragged. And once I'm more confident with my tools, my wash, my painting, once my gear is lighter, once I have a car that actually supports that life, that's when things will move. I can feel it. I almost scratched this whole vlog because it did feel like a failure. But then again, if you don't win, you learn. So this wasn't a failure, it was just information. Thank you really for staying until the end. So if you want to help my channel, you can go to my website with some merch. I do have an Etsy shop. You can buy me a coffee, but the best thing you can do is just subscribe, like, and comment. And I see you in the next one. Bye.